Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? We're going to do a unit spotlight today, but at the same time, we're also going to give some praise to WolfArya. WolfArya is the wonderful person, the wonderful person who did this UI for us. This layout is entirely designed by them without me asking to, which is just absolutely insane to me. They just came up to me one day and were like, you know, your UI kind of sucks, eh? And I'm like, yeah, it kind of does. And then that was it. They were like, what's your favorite color? And I'm like, purple. I love purple. Give me all the purple in the world. They were like, who do you like? I'm like, I freaking love Larishel and Fjorm. They're my waifus. And he's like, okay. And 24 hours later, not even 24 hours, it was like 6 hours later, but I was busy that night and fell asleep, and I woke up the next morning to it. And long story short, this is what we got out of it. Perfect. Beyond perfect for me. I could not have asked for anything better. All the colors are my favorite colors. It's light on the eyes. It's perfect for both Twitch and YouTube, and it can do some wonderful things. And they set it up so that it's easy for me to use and alter and move things around, which is something a lot of artists don't usually do. So I cannot thank them enough. I'm doing a lot of promotion right now because, like I said, I cannot thank them enough. I will have the links to their Twitch and their YouTube and their all of the above down below, so feel free to check that out if you like. They've also done a lot of layouts for other people as well, and they also host some community events where they talk with one another about the meta and about new events like the rival domains, like I like to talk about a lot. So there's that. We're also going to spotlight the Clair here. They're insane Clair. I love it so much. I love the idea behind it, but we'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to show you kind of what the layout can do, just to give you an idea of how wonderful it is. So first off, he wanted to make it so I could use it as a dual purpose. I could use this as a stream, and I could use this as a summoning session on YouTube to kind of get that better too, because the way I was doing summonings just didn't look the prettiest, you know? So we are able to do things like this. We can add an overlay here with 3 people, and we can either have it as a wish list, which is what I do when I'm streaming. So I can have Elise, Tana, and Erica as my wish list here. And this is what I do when I'm streaming because those are the 3 units I want so very much. But also when we're summoning, what we can do is add stuff like this Crom here that we recently got, this male Morgan here that we recently got, and we can also add in their IVs if we want as well, just as simple as this, 1 or 2 clicks, and now you're able to follow through with when I summon and see which IVs I get just super easily and aesthetically pleasing. So that is awesome. And also, if we get really lucky, we can also add more of those if we want, and add more people down there. They were also kind enough to give me a bunch of icons to use and everything, which saves me so much time. I was just loading them up online, saving them, using them, loading them up, saving them, using them over and over and over again. So yes, I cannot thank you enough, WolfArya. Thank you so much. Now let's get into your awesome unit, which I am super duper stoked to take a look at. So we have it loaded here into Kagero chart, and I was really surprised when I saw this. For one, she uses Deft Harpoon, which is really weird. I don't see that very often, but it is super fun. I like the idea of it, and it does add another layer of fury when you really want to get angry. Why not throw a Deft Harpoon at it? It also gives her the defense refinement as well, but the one thing I was super surprised about is that she is minus speed. This is a minus speed Clair plus attack. You know, I kind of thought about maybe ditching HP or something like that, and then I realized the stat line of this unit, and it's summoner supported right now, so 51, 53, 42, 37, 42. Just absolutely insane. That's a huge amount of HP, huge amount of res, and that is 42 speed with minus res. I really don't think you need that much more than that. And she also has the blessing support here as well, which puts her at 45 speed with minus speed, and this keeps all of her defenses and resistances super duper fine, keeps her HP through the moon, and I honestly think minus speed is correct in this decision. It seems so weird for me to say that on a speedy unit, but I'm looking at her stat line, and I can't see anything better to do with it. I don't think losing HP is a good idea when you run reciprocal aid, so this unit can also run as a healer, no problem whatsoever. And also, this is without flyer buffs, so we could add like 6 speed and 6 attack here, and she would be at what, like 51 speed, 59 attack, like just super, super, super nuts. So this Clair is innovative, you know? Like, I very rarely see plus 10 units like this. I see the plus 10 fire sweeps that one-shot everything. I see the plus 10s that tank everything, but I rarely see ones that do this and heal and are able to support your team. So let's take a look at a battle here with Jacob. Jacob's one of the biggest threats in tier 20 arena, in the highest tier arena, because plus 10 Jacobs with Brave Bow, Death Blow, one of their many different builds, is just bonkersly insane. It's so good and so powerful, and he's so bulky, so you can't really kill him as easily. So I really wanted to take a look at this and see how the IOT shield with 37 defense did here. And if you see, when we attack onto him, we don't kill him, but we bring him pretty low, and we can even give him close counter just for this here, because I do know a lot of Jacobs have close counter as well. C-L-O, there we go, close counter. And we still live, no problem whatsoever. So we'll switch back to Death Blow here. And we'll swap it up, so Jacob's attacking, and Clair actually survives a Death Blow hit from Jacob, which is kind of nuts. Like, that doesn't happen very often. Not many flyers are able to do that. I know when I was trying to build my Sheeta, I was unable to live the first Brave Bow hit, so super impressive. One semi-problem I did see in this build is if the Jacob goes Bold Fighter, which a lot of Jacobs do in High Arena. They have the Death Blow Bold Fighter Brave Bow build. We see, on one hand, we do get the victory when we initiate, which is fantastic and probably all that matters. But on the other hand, we do lose on the Jacob initiation. And this is a pretty fine trade-off for me. I'd rather have this, where I win on the attack and lose on the counterattack, than the other way around. Just because you're not going to be baiting Jacob very often, right? You're a flyer, you're going to get in there, you're going to get him hit, and you're going to jump all the way back. So I was super impressed by this, and we can also take a look at somebody most people are probably more familiar with, and that is Lynn, Brave Lady, and we can plus 10 her with plus attack. We can give her minus res since it doesn't matter. We can try Brave Bow and see how that works. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I haven't tried this out yet, but that looks about good enough here. So when Clair attacks, Clair does get the kill in here without any special bonuses, without her Hone Flyer buffs or anything. She does Exactsies actually, which is kind of cool. Clair's speed is 45, so she's going to probably double the Brave Lynn anyway, even after buffs. So that's really cool to see. And if we switch it up here, so the Brave Lynn is initiating, she also survives no problem. She lives with 22 HP, and I am super duper impressed by this. So those are the basic archers. That's one thing it can counter. You know, if she can counter plus 10 of those two, she's going to be super fine countering everything else. So let's take a look at a tome. So what's a strong tome that's up high? Let's do something like a Nino. I know Nino is going to kick her butt, but I'm really curious how badly. Okay, so let's take a look at how the battle goes after we did all this. We have the IOT shield still, keeping that there because it doesn't matter too much because she'll have that on for the archers. And if we initiate, we're obviously going to kill the Nino here. And if we swap it up, we actually survive the hit. Nino attacks, triangle advantage, boost attack by 20%, only 19 damage done, can't counterattack, fury, everything like that. And we can also do something like give her Moonbow here. Let's give her Glimmer. And let's also give her a Speed Seal. And try to let Nino double. We can then up her stats a little bit. And let's make the Nino summoner supported. Let's give her a speed blessing too. And this way she's up to 54 speed, so she's now doubling the Clair. And as you can see, she still doesn't really get any damage taken to her. And the best part about this is her Aether is going to be charging through all of this, and she's going to turn around and kill somebody really quickly after. Holy crap. I love this unit. I'm super, super duper impressed by this one, and I'm not just saying this because I'm trying to praise WolfArya right now. This is literally one of the most impressive units I've seen at plus 10 just because of the universal ability it has. You also have to remember it's completely a healer too. It's got renewal, reciprocal aid. It doesn't need reposition because it can tank everything. And then if one of your other units needs heals, they can throw it in there and tank whatever, no problem. So one last thing I want to show you guys, and that's her matchup against Hector. I wanted to see if she could take a hit, because I find in my arena it's very important for me to be able to take a hit from Hector just to get a special charge and then counterattack from there. I do that a lot with my Lissa, I do that a lot with my Noe, and they're just barely able to survive. So we can see here, we are no problem able to get wrecked here by Hector on initiation when we initiate, because they're obviously going to charge their Wrath, they're going to charge everything and just destroy Clair. It makes a lot of sense, but honestly, we only die by 12 HP, so that's manageable if buffs and everything are in order. But the important part here is on Hector's initiation, we're able to bait him no problem and down to 7 HP, and then we're going to be that much closer to our Aether charge. So I just thought that was another really cool thing to see, just the fact that she can handle or at least survive a +10 Hector. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you really appreciated looking at this Clair and what this Clair can do. So have a wonderful day. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe to WolfArya's stuff, which is in the link below there, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.